Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out. And welcome to the Smith Hole. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast, and a full album reaction, Opeth, Watershed from 2009, I do believe. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong in a moment. But yeah, I am stoked to get into this, man, for so many reasons. I know Opeth for a long time. If you've heard the story, my brother Levi, who I have to fucking now admit is right yet again about something else, because he kept trying to tell me about Opeth for years. You got to listen to Opeth, dude. And I couldn't get it over the death metal vocals. I actually played a couple Opeth songs on my old radio show, and I was just like, I don't want it. Can't get past the death metal. But now that I've experienced a lot of things and I'm opening my rock and roll mind, Opeth, the 3 songs that I have heard so far, maybe 4. I think there's one other one in there that I've heard and might get to that as well on another revisit. But it is some of the most fucking beautifully crafted music, period. That's number 1. B, it is... do I even need a fucking another reason? I love the fact that I'm getting into something that I did not like before and genuinely getting into it. Like, I wouldn't be 3 songs deep and doing an album reaction otherwise. I got to just stress this to people that watch this channel, maybe even just a little bit. I don't fucking fake it, man. If I don't like something, you'll know. If I love something, you will definitely know. And so far, I have really loved Opeth. Hesh and Peel was the song number 3 that just fucking blew my head off and was like, okay, I'm in. So we're going to check out the Watershed album. And let's go to the glasses, the old man glasses, so I can read this information. Some really, really interesting information on this album that I thought. First of all, and I'm realizing that there were at least a couple lineup changes. I'm starting to learn names here. First studio album to feature guitarist Frederick Akesson and drummer Martin Axelrod, who replaced longtime guitarist Peter Lindgren and drummer Martin Lopez. Okay, I know I mixed up the drummers at one point on a previous reaction. It is the band's last studio album to contain death growls or any death metal elements to date. And that just fucking intrigues me because, as I say, my rock and roll mind has been is opening more and more. Not opened in the past tense. It still has a lot to go. But I want to hear. Let me back up. As much as I am now able to accept a lot of death metal things, it is still not something I gravitate towards. When I hear it, it's always just like, and then I have to settle back in after the initial thing and then focus on the instruments. There's also a lot of death metal vocals like, why is the name escaping me right now? Michael Ackerfeld. I can tell the quality ones from the ones that I don't think are as quality. And his is fucking quality, man, where it just comes out of nowhere sometimes and you're just like, oh my fucking God. Sometimes the death metal vocals I can deal with, but I'm fascinated with the idea that they kind of ditched the death metal aspect to it. And I'm wondering what a lot of fans think of that. If they miss that aspect, I'm sure there are a lot of fans that really miss that aspect. And I understand that, you know. Now, you want your band to sound like they did before, and I get that. But I love evolution, man. I love fucking evolution of bands who just want to explore different sound and try different things. So I really feel like this is a serious fucking rabbit hole that I'm going to go down. And hopefully you'll join me for at least a little bit of that journey. So we're going to get into Watershed, man, from, I do believe, right? Is that 2009? 2008, excuse me. So we're going to kick this off, you guys. And please let me know if you're digging this content, even if it's not with a like, just a comment or whatever. If you do decide to become a patron, $3 gets you the full length album reactions. Once I start going down live set reaction rabbit holes, that's $5 a month, just a little bit extra work on my part. So I gotta do different tiers for different things. There's a lot of work involved in this stuff. So hopefully you're digging it. Hopefully you wouldn't mind checking that out. But let's do it. But if you're here, you're already checking it out. Let's kick it off with a short one, a 3-minuter. And I'm wondering if this is just going to blast your fucking face off. It's called Coil.
She told me why. She told me lies. Always take care of it.
Enjoying a lovely Fat Tire Amber Ale from New Belgium Brewery.
I told her how.
In my Stig's Boyne City Brewery glass. Got to shout out the local beer. And this is beautiful.
When I get out of here, when I leave you behind, I found that the years passed us by. When I get out of here,
Man,
when I leave you behind, I found that the years passed us by. And I can see you right into the fields of sorrow. Yes, I can see you right into the fields of sorrow.
this is fucking incredible.
When you get out of here, when you leave me behind, you find that the years passed us by. When you get out of here, when you leave me behind, you find that those years passed us by. And I can see you riding through the fields of sorrow.
I have to pause it for 2 sakes. Excuse me. One, just to clear any hopefully YouTube blocks or anything like that. Pausing, I think, helps. Two, man, if you were to tell me that the opener for this album for Opeth, I don't know, fucking 6 months ago, you'd be like, would 2.5 minutes in be already one of your favorite fucking duets of all time that you did not expect. One single fucking bit. And I'm telling you, when her fucking voice, it was already giving me chills, this whole song. When her voice kicked in, it did. What do they fucking say? What do those kids say? They like, it made me feel like some type of way. You know? This is a fucking opener. Like, there had to be people, I don't know what the other albums are. I'm so intrigued now. Because going into this album, people had to be like, what are you gonna expect out of this? What a fucking opener. I need to bring that back to when her voice kicked in. Fuck, man.
Into the fields of sorrow.
And I just smoked a large bowl, so I'm fucking tuned up. It's gonna make me fucking cry.
Riding through the fields of sorrow. Yes, I can see you riding through the fields of sorrow.
Jesus. I'm only going to pause it here because I like to hear the flow from song to song. Okay? In an album. That's the beauty of an album to me. This fucking song hit me in the fucking heart strings, man. That I'm going to listen to that and probably sob like a baby at some point in my life. And maybe soon. Those do that to you. The ones that hit you the first time like that, the more you listen to them, man. And you want to talk about lyrics. I don't have lyrics up. But that song, what the fuck is Heir Apparent gonna do? Thunder. Thunder. What the hell? Everything!